Before the machines, before the orchards, there was a guy, a dog, and a truck in the woods. And the work was cutting trees down.
She'd come with me to work. When she was little, she'd sit in my white 97 F350, happily waiting for me to fall out of a tree. I started out in tree work because it was definitely the most lucrative when I was in college. I could go for 3 hours, get a tree on the ground, and get paid $1,000 or 1,800 bucks in between classes or on a weekend. And Maggie would sit in my truck. And somewhat jokingly, but seriously, I would leave my phone in the truck with Maggie because I didn't need it in the tree. Because that was before social media and all this other malarkey where you needed to keep your phone with you all the time. So I would leave my phone flipped open, and I'd look at Maggie every time I got out of the truck and I'd say, Maggie, just in case I fall out of this tree, please call 911 or my mom. And Maggie would look at me like she understood.
I never fell out of a tree, knock on wood. At least not enough that Maggie had to call 911.
I'm wondering if she would have if I fell out of the tree. But I didn't, so I'd get back to the truck and say, oh, thanks, Maggie. And she'd be sitting there, happily would have been staring at me the entire time I was up in the tree. But she was a great dog.
You spend enough time in the trees, and eventually you start thinking about what comes next. These days, instead of taking trees down, we're putting them back. What used to take 30 years, you can now plant in a weekend, plant decades in days.